spoke to someone the other day who I wouldn't say is an angry person at all. In fact, I'd say that they're quite calm. But they phoned me and they were like, Ross, you said I've fucked up. And I was like, well, yeah, okay, you're going to have to expand a little bit. What have you done? And I was expecting it to be someone, something really bad by the tone that it was said in, if you know what I mean. And they've, basically said, I've had some road rage. I've got out of the car, completely lost it, completely saw red, and I've smacked a wing mirror off. And don't be wrong, absolutely not acceptable. And we obviously spoke about, the potential repercussions. We spoke about how you could deal with that in a positive way rather than, letting the negative come to you. You could maybe put yourself forward and be like, you know what? I need to find this person and I need to apologise before they come kind of like, knocking on the door. But that person that phoned me to say that, I would absolutely not expect to say that they were, an aggressive person or, one to blow their lid in any way, shape or form. But it just so happened that that day was the wrong time and the wrong place for that person to cut him up.
Yeah.
Because he was feeling it anyway, and was being pushed to his limits through other other bits and pieces in his life, but felt like he was managing it. But then all of a sudden, that one thing just tipped him over the edge.
Comes crashing down.
Yeah, and that happens, and that happens to us all.
And like now, so I do snap. I snap at my partner, I snap at my kids. It happens.
Normal. Yes.
Yeah. But now I sit back and think, what's going on in that person's head?